Hey, welcome back. We are going to be looking at transversals and angle pair relationships. So this picture over to the right here where it has exterior, interior, the colors are just denoting what is considered interior and exterior. And in real life, you might think of this as a house. I have my very poorly drawn house there, but everything that would be on the inside of the house would be considered interior. And everything that would be outside of the house is considered exterior. So it's the same as thinking about the lines. So if we were just to draw any two random lines, if I'm going to compare this, the middle part right here, that's going to be between. So this would be interior, and the exterior would be on the outside of those lines. Okay? So you see this picture over here to your right. It says exterior with that line T right here. Well, line T is called a transversal, and it's basically cutting the other two lines. Not necessarily in half, just cutting them. So we're going to be looking at relationships that have to do with transversals and interior, exterior, that language. In the exploration today, you guys are going to be looking at I'm just trying to get rid of the ink on this page. You're going to be looking at the relationships in an interactive way. So this is just for you to take your notes. I encourage you to just press pause and go look at that, and I will do the same with you here. So this is the link that I have in 3-1 day 1. And you can see here that I have these two parallel lines, the purplish ones, and I have this like rust color transversal. Well, there's angle relationships and they have different meanings. So here I want you to notice that this area where my cursor is, that's considered interior. On the outside, this would be my exterior. Here would be my exterior also. And when you click these definitions, you're going to see the relationships. So I'm going to click this one. It says same side, interior. So that word first, same side, means that they're on the same side of the transversal. And the interior part means that they're on the inside of those purple lines. There's also another pair. So I'll put those right there. You can kind of see that. And they are related. So if you want to look at the relationship, it's right down here. If you were to add those two numbers, you actually get 180 degrees. And again, we can slide this. Their angles are not changing. So let's go up to another one. We'll do another interior. Alternate interior. So the relationship here isn't so obvious, but if you notice that the angles, according to these values, have the same value. So these are considered alternate because they're on alternate sides of the transversal, and interior because they are on the inside of those purple lines. So there is a second set, is right there, and it turns out that you're going to find out some interesting pieces of information about these. So again, inside of the purple lines is interior, alternate sides of the transversal, that's why we say alternate. And the last one we're going to do same side interior. So same side interior, same side has to do with the transversal, and interior has to do with the fact that they're inside the purple lines. The other one we're going to do now, exterior. So we're going to do, let's do alternate exterior. So alternate exterior means they're on alternate sides of the transversal, and exterior means they're on the outside of that purple line. So that's that one pair and the other pair. The next vocab word is called corresponding, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. So a corresponding angle is kind of, looks like an L, kind of forms an L here, kind of forms an L here. And again, you can see if we were to move the lines here, if we could do that, that these measures actually contain the same values. Okay. So that's basically the definitions and kind of the visual. I'd like you to go back and just fill out the notes and work through these and message me if you have any questions. I'm going to go through them just momentarily. You can finish writing down these notes and then we'll move on. Alright, we are going to move on, and in this problem I'm going to kind of try to stay with the same kind of colorings. So here is a line, like the other line, and here's another line. And the transversal is the one that cuts them. So the transversal for this would be this color. So again, exterior would be out here, exterior would be out here, and then your interior would be the middle. Alright, so we're going to be looking for angle relationships here, and we're going to look at certain angles. So we're looking for 2, which is here, and then 6, which is right here. And these are kind of that L shape, so these are considered corresponding. The next one we're going to look at would be 1 and 7. So 1 is a different color. So 1 is here. Well, 1 and 7 are both in the green, so we have to decide either they're on the same side of the transversal or opposite. So it turns out they're on the opposite side of the transversal, and they are in the green, which means that they are in the exterior. So those would be alternate exterior. So the next one is 3, which is here, and 8. Okay, notice that they are on the same side as the transversal, and they are on the inside. So this would be same side, interior. So 3 is here, 5 is here. Those are still on the inside, and the relationship to the transversal is alternate. So these would be alternate interior. Alright, take a minute. I'd like you to look at the next one, see if you can figure these ones out, and then I'll just go over the answers. Okay, just kind of give you some color coding there. The purple are the lines, and the kind of dark reddish one is the transversal. So here we have the solutions to those ones. It's just practicing figuring out which ones, how are they related. I'm going to do the next 2 slides. I'm not going to talk about them, but you can just take down the notes and we'll be done with this section. So there's more examples on page 173 and 175 in the text. That will be the end of today's lesson. Have a great day.